Hello there, yes. Well, welcome to the front line of the class war. Let's see how it's going out there, shall we? Yes, well, it's a piece from the Daily Telegraph. We advertised for a nanny at £12 an hour and got trolled for being slave drivers. All William Cash wanted was help serving tea and ferrying his children to Pony Club. What he got was an army of online trolls. Oh, bless him. I wonder who wrote this. Oh, it's William Cash. Yes. Anyway, I won't read out all of the story because it goes on for a bit. Anyway, William Cash, pictured here next to his ex-council estate property, apparently. For those of you that don't know, is the son of William Cash, who's a very famous Conservative MP. His background is his ancestors owned very large properties and were involved in the abolition, he tells us, of the slave trade. So he got very upset because he was advertising for a nanny for £12 an hour. For some reason in this article, he doesn't actually show us the advert which was trolled on Facebook. I would be intrigued to see it because I'm willing to guess that the language used isn't quite the same. But let's pick up on a few things. For example, he says that my wife and I, Laura, both work full time. She is a milliner and I is a London magazine publisher. So we needed help for when my children break up from school on the 5th of July for things like driving them to play dates and pony camp. Now, leaving pony camp aside, if they break up on the 5th of July, they go to private school. So instantly we are in a particular bracket. Anyway, he got very upset because people were pointing out that for £12 an hour, it was a little bit more than just a babysitting job because he's expecting them to, and I'll quote this again, part of your role is to drive to summer clubs, help with homework and give them tea supper, which is the full-on hired help thing. £12 an hour, isn't it? He later sort of suggests that he was after a kind of au pair. Yeah, no, but an au pair is somebody that lives in. They have various benefits, which presumably this person doesn't get. Anyway, he goes on to suggest, obviously, inevitably, that he's doing people a favour. Yet, what do you do in the summer holidays? You're both working parents. I don't know, mate. Work? Look after your kids? The ugly episode raises the thorny issue of why having staff has become a toxic subject, especially when such employment is essential to the local economy, such as in Shropshire, where 12% is tourism related. Yes, so you're doing them a favour. Right? Yeah? Yet childcare to working parents is an essential job that provides employment. That beautiful phrase, you're doing people a favour. And when it gets down to it, this is my favourite paragraph. The above attacks actually made me laugh as my political ancestor John Bright helped abolish the slave trade. Yes, I wonder where all his money came from, mate. Alas, we don't have a farm, let alone any Downton-style landed estate. My lawyer father bought our home, Upton Crescent, as a derelict wrecked in 1970. Yes, yes. And what he does, right, is he opens it to what he calls punters. Oh, how we giggled at that word. And again, just, doing people a favour because they can come and gawp at his little, tiny, very small house because he's not a very rich man. Anyway, do have a look at this. It's reported in the Mail. You can see the full story there. And the Mirror have picked up on it as well. Unfortunately, of course, it's firewalled with the Daily Telegraph. But I thought I'd give you a flavour of that. It is so indicative of people with no understanding of exactly how they look to others. And I will point out that he himself, of course, is a UKIP candidate. How did we know? Anyway, have a lovely day. Do enjoy, and I hope you can get the staff that you require, preferably at a very low rate. Enjoy.